Until I see you, December 30th.
No.
31st.
31st.
30th going into 31st.
New Year's Eve day.
New Year's Eve day at midnight. We'll be together. We've done this annually for 20 years now.
Oh, at least every bit of it.
And we always launch the American Silver Eagle that night, the newest edition. It's a big, big launch, so join us then. But this is the last show. And the reason it's such an awesome show is great collectibles, great gifts to give all hour long. This one is brand new, right? And you teased us with this the last time you or I were on together. It was not available.
We had a little drop-in show. I had one with Callie.
Oh, you did? Okay, got it.
Put me in just at the last second with this, and we sold about 1,300 of these. Okay?
She snuck it in since my last time I saw you.
But understand, this is the first that we've done this.
Yeah.
And understand that's a lot of the quantity, but I bought a bunch of these.
Okay.
Because I knew this was going to be special. And this is one of the, so what you're looking at here is one of the single most special coins made by the United States government in the last half century, I would say.
Wow.
And let me,
that's a statement.
That's a statement. I don't say, I said, you know, this is cool, this is nice, this is collectible, this is desirable, this is important. And it's big, and it's collectible, and it's valuable, and but it's still affordable, and all of those things come into this. So let me talk to you about this. So probably the most significant thing that the United States Mint has done in the last 50 years is the advent of the American Silver Eagle. First signed into law in the Liberty Coin Act by President Ronald Reagan in 1985, it quickly became the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today, and it remains so. Every single year, like I said, on our today's special day, that's what we'll do, is the new 2025 Silver Eagle. It's one of the most eagerly anticipated releases from the United States Mint every year. They've made it since 1986. Okay, and the only coin that they've made since 1986 in the American Silver Eagle series, every single solitary year, is the Mint State coin. They had to skip 2009 for the proof coin, and then the burnished coins, they didn't start those till 2006. So you have all of these things, but the American Silver Eagle is the most popularly collected silver coin in the world. Well, this came out of left field. The Mint didn't tell anybody, and all of a sudden they announced that they're going to do something that they have never done before. And if you look right here, so if you look at here's your Silver Eagle, and you see right there, see where it says "In God We Trust." And then you have AW, which is the designer's initials, Adolph Weinman.
Okay.
And then right below that, you see a little star.
All right. It's
called a Privy mark. A Privy mark is a mark that a government or a mint puts on a coin to denote a special commemorative occasion or something of that nature, okay? Something special, something collectible, something desirable. It's known as a Privy mark. The United States government has used a couple of them in their history. They did a gold coin that was just a regular American silver, but they just put a little V75 on it for the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. Well, that gold coin's about $3,000 bucks, but with that little Privy mark, it's like $30,000 bucks.
Wow.
Okay, it's like $30,000 because of the Privy mark. Okay. This year we did the flowing hair. We did the little flowing hair medals, and I mean we sold those out at what were they? $299, I think. Yep. But they did a Privy mark version of that. Okay, those are $10,000 because of the Privy mark. So now they decide they're going to do a Privy mark on a regular American Silver Eagle, and that's what this is.
And they've never done that before.
They've never done it on a Mint State American Silver Eagle.
All the Silver Eagles.
They've never done a Privy mark on a Mint State American Silver. So that's a very first thing. That is huge, that's massive, that's collectible. Now here's the thing. Anytime they do something this rare, it's usually something that's going to be $200 or $250 or $300 or $400. The incredible part about this is it's not. It's affordable, it's approachable, it's available. And here's one of the reasons why. They did not sell it directly to the United States public. They only sold these through a series of what are called authorized purchasers. There's only 12 guys, and they wholesale them. And they're all banks, not guys. They're banks. So, and then they wholesale them to dealers like us.
Really?
Okay, and then we distribute them to the general public.
So it's a limited group who got them to begin with.
Well, 100%. There's only 12 people that got them, and the Mint only made 500,000 coins.
Wow.
They only made 500,000. Those are gone from the APs. Now, the Mint charges a premium to the price of silver for these, and of course it was an expanded premium because of the Privy mark. And then of course then the APs charged an expanded thing. Well, what I did is I knew this was, they didn't even realize they were getting these. So I went into the AP, I'm one of their biggest customers, and I said, this is what I'll give you. They agreed to it, and so I got a price that's basically from a premium standpoint about 30 or 40% less than what's in the marketplace, and I passed that on to you right here. So now we have it. So we have the very first Privy Mark Eagle that the United States Mint has ever done. It's the first time they've ever done like this. And then secondly, it is a Philadelphia minted coin. Normally when you get something that's not West Point Mint, it has to be certified because it only comes in boxes. They don't put a mint mark on it. But this time you know because it's got the Privy mark. And then here's
they
what
only did the Privy out of Philadelphia.
They only did the Privy.
So you know automatically it's a Philadelphia Mint.
And it's the very first time that the Philadelphia Mint has done the new design Silver Eagle that came out in 2021. So it's the first Philadelphia minted Type 2 American Silver Eagle. Now here's the best part for collectors out there, and you need to get in on this, and you need to get in right now. Here's the thing. So they've made all these Silver Eagles for all these years since 1986. The single rarest mint state Silver Eagle in the history of the United States Mint is this coin, and it's not even close.
That's amazing.
The next closest American Silver Eagle to this is the 1996 American Silver Eagle. They made 3.6 million coins.
Wow.
And in this condition, I would have to sell that to you for about $249. In Mint State 70, certified Mint State 70, it's like a $8,000 coin, $10,000 coin.
Wow.
So it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, it wouldn't have been if you bought it in 1996.
Right.
You're buying this right now in its year of issue at my original issue price right here, and it's 7 times rarer than that coin.
That's wild.
So these 12 authorized purchasers got out there, okay? These 12 authorized purchasers, they all got their allocations, all right? They made 500,000 of these coins. I bought 75,000 coins. So I have 12.5% of the entire mintage.
Wow.
Okay, I went deep on
all
these.
in.
I was all in on these things, and so we've got these coins. Now here's the secondary part: they are going to be conditionally rare. So in other words, Mint State 70s on these are going to be $250, $300, $350. They don't particularly grade well. So these are all my hand-selected pieces that I have right here at a price that's not hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Normally, if they do a special coin like reverse proof, they charge 100 or 150 or 200 before they even grade it. So to be able to get this absolutely historic coin, the rarest Silver Eagle ever done by the United States Mint, the very first Privy Mark ever done by the United States Mint, for less than $100, I mean, you have got, I think, one of the great numismatic opportunities of the last half century. I don't think there's absolutely, positively any doubt about that. And here's what happened. When Callie and I did this, I think we sold 12 or 1,300 of them, nobody had even heard of this. Most dealers didn't even know these things exist. I had dealers calling me after the show going, what's this Privy Mark thing? And so that's what I started talking to them about. And so it's absolutely a stunning opportunity for you to do this because we bought such a huge position and already we're selling, and that's what Callie and I sold. On the website subsequent to this, we've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of additional coins as well offline because it is so phenomenally popular. And understand, this is a one-time deal with the Star Privy. Now, I got some additional information since my last airing.
How do you know that?
Because they just announced they're going to do another Privy next year.
Really?
It's going to be a flag.
Oh, cool.
So that means this is the first Privy. So now it's
the first.
First, you have to have the first. And now it's a series. And now this thing's going crazy. So the next one's going to be 200 or 300, 500, who knows what it's going to be, right? So to be able to get this one, and since I took such a monster position, I put it in and priced it to HSN at the original price that I got it at. So this is my original issue price. You now have an opportunity. That you're not ever going to have again. And I can tell you this, Suzanne, you know, I've been here a long time. You and I have been doing this for 20 years plus. I would have to say, in terms of value, in terms of collectability, in terms of everything else, this might be, if it's not the best, it's one of the top 5 items I have ever sold here at HSN. One of the top 5 items I have ever sold here, with the reasoning being the very first Privy mark, the rarest Silver Eagle in existence, the first Philadelphia mint. It is already all the APs. They kept raising the premium, didn't stop anybody. They're gone. They're sold out from the APs. They are already in the secondary market. They are already people, and as people starting to learn about these and understand these, they are starting to fly out there. Every collector is going to want one of these, and at 500,000, every collector can't have one of these.
Yeah, that's just a drop in the bucket.
Well, there's 150 million Americans that consider themselves coin collectors.
Right.
Only 1 in 300 can even own one of these coins.
And think of all the people who don't know about it.
Right.
Like literally, you just teased about it, what we were on 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
You were saying, I got this Privy thing coming up. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it available? You go, no.
I mean, we've already said here.
And so, like, this was like 2 weeks ago. He was teasing everybody. I'm like, is it in stock? He goes, not yet. And I'm like,
not yet, not yet. I had one little drop-in airing between that and HSN.com. We have 2,500 coins left.
That's crazy.
And the reason is, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, is the next item, which we have, which I'm going to allude to. It's the 10 count of this.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is the 10 count